Hi guys, this is Serah here, welcome back to my channel, and today we'll be talking about the newest member of the Dffoo Final Fantasy Opera Omnia family, Queen from Final Fantasy Type 0. So I wasn't initially gonna pull her, I planned to skip her and Sabine, but I wanted the Cloud of Darkness burst and I thought I'd try my luck in their banner. And unfortunately I got both of them very early. I mean fortunately in that sense, but I didn't get Cloud of Darkness BT in the end, so I guess it's fine because I didn't really it doesn't really matter most. What I want is Titus BT, which is coming up next, so I guess I can save more resources for Titus then. Alright, so let's talk again about Queen. Since I got her EX and LD in less than 40 tickets, I thought might as well just build her up and see how she fares in my team. Alright, so first of all, let's talk about her skill. Her skill 1 is called Speed Rush Trust, which apparently battery the party after doing a single target bravery damage followed up by a HP single target damage. So this skill does nothing except extend all active buff on her by 1 turn. So from my opinion, this skill is nothing but a filler. It does nothing much on the battery part, and it does nothing on her except extending the buff that she'll be using on. So this is just a skill for her to refill her EX gauge or EX recast, and that's all to it. There's nothing much about this skill. It's pretty bad in bravery shaving. It's not very high in the potency department. The overflow is pretty bad. So all in all, it's just a very mediocre skill. You use this a lot because of the skill count. It has 10 skill counts compared to her skill 2, which has only 5. Alright, moving on, we'll be talking about her skill 2, which is Mana Spear. This one does a little bit better than skill 1. It's an AoE bravery attack followed by a split HP damage, which also battery the ally. This actually is only important to maintain her buff because you only get 5 turns out of you only get 5 uses without any free skills from her EX or her LD. So you want to use this wisely. Apparently this provides 2 of a frame buff that she needs to give up the aura to the entire party. So this one is normally used to upkeep the buff, to maintain the buff, so that it doesn't fall off. So next we'll be moving on to a LD, which is called Divine Judgment. There's an important buff of her that ties to the LD, so you only want to use it when you want to upkeep the buff or actually want to heal the entire party. Other than that, it doesn't do really good damage. The overflow is decent and it does full HP damage, which is nice. But other than that, you're not really keen to always use her LD because it's only 4 users and you want to keep up the buff, which has only 6 turns. Alright, so next we'll be talking about Queen's EX, which is called Rattatsu Arousal. This apparently is similar to Jack, where it reduced her HP to 1, but she gained Immortality, which means that she won't die. And she enters a phase where all her buff will be extended no matter what skill she uses for 3 turns. But in this stage, she can only use 2 skills, which is Bravery Attack or HP Attack. The Bravery Attack actually has only 1 HP down, but it's a free instant turn, whereas the HP Attack has 3 HP down. So it depends on what kind of stage you want to use her in. If you want her to stay in her Immortality form longer, then you might want to just use the HP Attack. But if you want her to leave that stage as fast as possible so she can provide the bravery that you want her to do to the party, then you might want to spam her Bravery Attack instead. Well, in my situation, since I'm running her with Ashe provides the recast to go up as fast as possible. So what I want from Queen is to leave her first EX stage as soon as possible and enter the second one. So that's how I play her. And I'm running her with Cloud of Darkness, and apparently since she does have a free turn in her skill 1, so I focus on her Bravery Attack. So I focus on her Bravery Attack during Cloud of Darkness BT to get the maximum output damage from the free turns. So yeah, that's all about Queen. So So moving on, we'll be talking about Queen's buff or Queen's role in the party. To me, she's actually a very decent Aurabot. She provides 135 attack, 20% bravery and HP damage up, and she also does protective stance, which she gave bravery HP regen and reduced the amount of HP damage taken by 30%. And she also provided a very clutch party last time, which you won't die as long as your party HP remains above 50%. I didn't exactly want her in a lot of team comps because I'm really interested to try her out with Ashe and Iroha to have that EX spamming party. So we're coming into the part where we talk about the good and the bad of the character I'm featuring in. In this case, we'll start with the good first. I think she's a very decent Aurabot. Her auras that I mentioned above is comparable to Serah, Paladin Pcecil, and even Aerith in that department. And her role as a DPS comes secondary, but she does really good damage when she's entering her EX form. And it's certainly very unique considering the fact that she cannot die and she can deal high damage from her HP attack if you're focusing to let her stay in the Immortality form. So moving on to the bad part, I think that Queen suffers a little bit similar to Deuce, where both of their skills are very lackluster compared to their LD and their EX. In Queen's case, her skills doesn't battery as much as Deuce does, so you only use it because you want to bring up the EX faster. Other than that, I haven't really played her long enough to understand what her problem really is, but this is so far what I have with her. So going into the final verdict part, I think I'll give her a 6 out of 10. I think she's slightly better than what I experienced with Sabine, since she's not there as a main DPS role, she's just there as an Aurabot, and her aura is actually really decent, like I said. And it's quite surprising really, because I was initially planning to skip her. Now looking at how she does so well with Ashe and Iroha, I might run the 3 of them more often. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. If you like my content, consider subscribing to my channel and liking the video. Did you pull for her? Do you like her? Did you use her? What are the team comps you run her with? Leave a comment down below and let's discuss about her. So I'll let you enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you.
よそれこれがわしとの差だ消え去れしてやろう口よ口よ手を貸してやろう引き受けます口よ追い詰めなさい口よ逃がさぬ風よ口よ逃がさぬ風よ口よさらなる力を諦めなさい口よ裁きを与えます口よ通れ口よ逃がさぬ風よ口よわしには何もかもが無力